Is on to find these 7 missing American sailors. U.S. and Japanese search and rescue teams are operating near the crash area, about 100 kilometers from Yokosuka, Japan, where the USS Fitzgerald is based. Aircraft as well as surface vessels are taking part in the search and rescue operation. It's been more than 24 hours since the collision between the U.S. Navy ship and the ACX Crystal, a commercial container ship registered in the Philippines. The crash happened at about 2:30 in the morning. It's a difficult mission that grows even more difficult each passing hour.
It's been a tough day for our Navy family. It's hard to imagine what this crew has had to endure, the challenges they've had to overcome, but I'm extremely proud of their courage and dedication. We still got an active search and rescue going on for our missing shipmates, so please keep them in your thoughts and prayers. And really like to thank the whole Yokosuka community and also our Japanese partners. They've been tremendous throughout this. Thank you.
According to the U.S. Navy, 3 sailors sustained serious injuries in the collision, including the ship's commander. They were evacuated to a hospital by helicopter. All are awake and under medical observation. Other sailors suffered less serious injuries. No injuries have been reported on the container ship. U.S. President Donald Trump tweeted this, quote, "Thoughts and prayers with the sailors of USS Fitzgerald and their families. Thank you to our Japanese allies for their assistance." Both ships now safely back in port, Susan.
So what do we know about how it happened?
So we don't know exactly what happened at this point, but take a look at these 2 vessels. You can see the container ship is bigger and much heavier than the Navy ship. Data suggests the ACX Crystal was traveling at about 27 kilometers per hour when the collision happened. Ships this big simply cannot stop very quickly. That's often the case, the cause of crashes like this. We don't know what course the USS Fitzgerald was on at the time of the collision. You can see the damage to the ship above the waterline, but the Navy says the more serious damage was below the water, where the crash caused flooding in several areas, including 2 berthing rooms. Those are the rooms where the crew members sleep. According to a website that tracks maritime vessels, the ACX Crystal made a sudden U-turn about 25 minutes before the crash. We don't know why it made that turn or if that contributed to the collision. And Susan, 25 minutes before the collision seems like a good amount of time, but it can take 20 minutes just to stop one of these vessels, and that's when it's trying to stop at full reverse. These things just simply don't move, and there's no equivalent of, say, air traffic control that is moving these ships around in the sea. They follow right-of-way rules, so a lot to be discovered about what happened in the dark of night in the Sea of Japan.